second, let me switch. Okay, so this video is kind of, I wanted to bring up something that happened today that's kind of sad, and then I want to bring up some good news, and then I want to talk about, we're basically going to be doing a lot of things. The thing that I want to talk is the goodness. And I have been subscribed to a channel called Familia Diamond for quite some time, for almost 3 years. And about 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, they lost their dog, March Palm, and everyone, all of their fans were trying to help find them. Literally, they went on so many channels. Let me let my dog in. Hey, baby. What? And they finally might find him. So that's the good. Then I want to bring up the bad. The bad happened to me. I have been waiting for today for so long, for like over a month, like way longer than a month, because today I was gonna see my crush. But let me explain why I said was. I didn't get to. Let me explain what happened. So what happened was that last night, sorry, I'm going to be throwing my dog's ball while talking to you. Last night, all this entire past month, I've been on my dad about that he needs to call and find out about art class, so that if they have it, I can get in and everything. But yesterday, he had a busy day wrapping presents and stuff. Then about 5:30, which is usually the timing that they usually close around 6, but they closed like really early yesterday, and we think or something happened because he went on the website to see if they had any information, if he could sign me up online, because I went to this art class after a majority of my life growing up, but then we moved, so we couldn't go because we couldn't come down on a Saturday, We were only coming down here to see my reading tutor, and that I no longer see, which is super sad because I do miss her. She's a great person named Miss Belinda. I say her name because she is public. She does work public. You just have to, do stuff. So, but pretty much what happened was that I would also see my crush once in a while on Wednesdays, but then one thing led to another where music class quit, and that was one of the worst days of my life. And my dad told me that they quit. I wanted to cry so bad. I actually was telling my niece Bella about, go follow her on Instagram at catlover1212, and go follow her on TikTok at unicornlover1212, and go follow her on YouTube at bellaellis@gmail.com237. And I was crying about it, and then eventually we got to the point where I remembered art class, and pretty much what happened was that yesterday my dad went online. They didn't have anything about, they usually don't have anything about bonus classes, their main thing there is to work with kids to get them to try to eat certain things, try to do just certain things. And I went there for eating issues, and we did some other fun stuff too. But pretty much the whole reason I went there for the eating issues didn't change I knew that it wasn't going to change. It was like, you're sending me to a class type thing that I'm working with the one teacher about to get me to try to eat things. You realize I am going to be a picky. I threw it. I threw your ball. He said, I need Mama. And so he left a message on the machine, the machine pretty much, he called them and no one picked up, so he left a message. Sam, I threw your ball. Your ball is over there. Sam, look. Look. Look, your ball. Go get your ball. And so he left a message on the machine, and the machine said that they will get to your call soon as possible. Well, they never called back. So, in reality, I'm gonna have to wait a whole nother month. Sam, behave. When I'm trying to film, and it's not Sammy gets out of the attention. And Sammy gets some attention and love. And then when I'm not filming, I say with the Sammy side. I'm not at the time. I play with you. I throw your toy. I give you treats and food and ice cubes. He loves a good ice cube. My mom taught him that because when he was like the day that we got him, she gave him an ice cube in her lap and he was just enjoying it. He crunched on it, he liked it, and it gives him like a little bit of source of water without being too much, and he can chew on it for a little bit. Chew on your pen though. Your poop. Okay. You want to leave the room? Let me go get his ball. Because he's in a mode. But pretty much, I'm gonna have to wait a whole nother month just to see my crush, and that's really sad. And it's sad because I just worked for this so much, and then it might not happen. On other news, today is a busy day of work for me anyways. And I mean not homework or work at home. I mean actual work for my YouTube social media life. Because if I forget to film one day, I could easily be not recommended to someone. Like, so if I keep up with my work, then YouTube will actually start maybe recommending me to people. I don't really know how it fully works. I'm super excited though. So I was gonna film a music video today, but then I decided I might film it later. I might wait until tomorrow. Because I will film later on today along with now. Because right now I have stuff. Basically I'm going to be talking about what it's like, how I handle my life of doing social media and how I balance it out in my regular life. Because that can be kind of a challenge, I feel like, if you don't know how, and if you don't figure it out immediately, it can be a challenge. So I have in my regular life, Sam. Come here. Ah. Okay. 1 second. He needs his naps. They're one of my biggest challenges. Because he's a meow. But I love my meow. He's like, you know, he's still young. He's only a year old. He'll be 2 years old actually. July 10th, I believe. Yeah, July 10th. He'll be 2. Also known as 14 in dog years. Pretty much he doesn't get a goal. Like, actually he will. But pretty much how I manage it is in my YouTube life, I'm constantly the same. In my social media life is what I mean. We really need to get you a playpen. Somewhere that I can put you until I'm done filming. Okay. You want to leave the room? Because if you don't behave, you leave the room. And maybe you just can. I feel bad kicking him out of the room, so I don't ever kick him out of the room. But he needs to learn. He needs to learn that when it's filming time, it's not Sammy gets to mess with me time. So if you don't behave in the next 5 minutes, you leave in the room. I put a lot of love in you. Okay, he's in the room. This is for your own good. Okay. Say it. Call him, Dad. Call him. In my Sam. No. I'm trying to train him right now. In the process of that, he can't bother me when I'm filming. But in my social media life, I'm constantly on Instagram filming. I'm playing for kind of what it's like in both worlds. So I'm like on Instagram a lot, filming for YouTube, doing TikTok, doing Likey, doing Pop Jam. Which you can follow me on Instagram at Andy Forever. You can follow me on TikTok at JWPGH69. You can follow me on Likey at Andy10 and Pop Jam at Sammy237. But it's really hard because I'm constantly always working for them, trying to keep my plate, trying to get big. But then, and in that social media life or working life, sometimes I might add a little effect to a video, because I don't really know how to edit, and I can't take out like middle parts, like I can take out certain parts of videos, but it has to be at the very end or the very beginning, So, and it has to be a certain amount. So it's hard for me. So I usually don't edit, but I do know how to add one. There is an option for where you can go through a bunch of options and choose a special effect. Last night I posted a video and it's called Silent Video, and it's basically kind of like giving you a little bit of a tour of like our living room, like the decorations in our living room, but it's like there's no talking or anything, and it's like drawn out just because I wanted to do something kind of simple, and like I wanted to do a simple, quick video that I could use that effect for. So that was fun. But in my work life, I'm either filming for YouTube, filming for TikTok, filming for Likey, going on Pop Jam, going on Instagram, going live on Instagram, filming video for Instagram, taking photos for Instagram, either adding a special effect to a video, titling a video, making a description box for a video, or chatting or like DMing with a fan or something, or writing a song, or filming a music video, or picking out an outfit for a music video. I'm constantly busy with work life, and in my regular life, and also I do consider this kind of as part of my work life, but not full, is I do try to take time to every day to find video ideas that I like from other YouTubers, so I can learn video ideas that I can do and that I like, or set me in a pathway of something that I might want to do. Sam, stop it. And or checking how many subscribers I have, making sure that my videos are good, seeing what's uploaded and what's not uploaded. I'm constantly doing that, and in my regular life, I'm watching YouTube. I'm like emptying waste baskets because I do that every morning, and doing the breakfast dishes, doing my hair, doing my makeup, getting dressed or changed anyway, or taking a bath, or doing schoolwork, or doing homework, and or eating of some sort, or getting a drink of some sort. That is my everyday life. Or I'm always doing that, or maybe we'll have a family member over, or I'm doing extra housework on the day that we're fully cleaning the house, or I'm texting with Bella or one of my nieces or my sister, I'm constantly in this busy mindset, so I don't get a lot of free time. I do spend a lot of the time playing ball, playing in fetch with my dog, or giving him a nap, or sleeping, or things like that. I try to constantly just keep them in order, so I pretty much am constantly busy. I'm constantly busy, and that can be really hard if you don't know how to separate it, because, so here's how I handle it, and these are some tips that I would definitely recommend that have helped me a lot in just organizing things. So the first thing is, this one is a tip that you don't always have to follow. I don't really use it, but I was using it at one point, and then my life that was when I first started. I was using this, and then I just quit using this. And if you are brand new, if you're a brand new YouTuber or something, and this would be a good tip to follow for the first week of it. And that's what I did, which was, if you have an app on your phone, on your computer, on your tablet, whatever you film on, or whatever device you're on the most, else that you can, and that's like a reminder that please use it. Like go in and put a reminder for yourself that like I need to film at this time. I need to film this video at this time. Just make kind of a set schedule and timing for that, and that will definitely help you when it's the first week. I didn't after the first week because in that first week I was just doing YouTube. I was doing YouTube and also I kind of started TikTok. I started TikTok at the end, so that just kind of helped me in the time zone. It just helped me for that first week, and that would be a tip that I would recommend. But I don't really have a set schedule. Well, I'm going to be explaining what it's like. So usually my schedule to incorporate everything, I would definitely recommend this. I use all the time, which is getting my work that I have for like around the house, like doing the breakfast dishes, emptying waste baskets, making my bed, getting that stuff done first thing in the morning. Like I wake up, I chill for a little bit until I'm fully awake, and then as soon as breakfast is done, I start doing those things, and it definitely has helped me quite a bit. It helped me quite a bit because then I'm like, I don't have to worry about getting that done on later. Like, it's already done, and usually that's the timing that is the best timing for that. Then after that, then I set the timing. This is one that kind of helps, which is after that, then I start getting ready. Like doing my hair, doing my makeup, changing if I'm gonna change, that sort of stuff. Then, because then if I can take that time for myself, my work is done, and I can just enjoy it. Then, and the next thing then typically at that point, if I have school, I do my school. I don't get a choice at that point. If school is something I don't get the choice for, I have to do it at a certain time, and that's kind of when I'm ready for the day and my chores are done around the house. But at that point, if I don't have school that day, then it just moves on to the point after the next one. So the next one would be which would be this I always seem to do, which is I take some time after school, and I take about an hour or two worth of time, and I just watch YouTube, eat lunch, that sort of stuff, enjoy a drink, and then I do my homework. So doing my homework is something that I do always incorporate in there. I try to get done at meetings because I'm the type that if I let it sit forever, it bothers me to death. But then the next portion of my time is I use it to watch YouTube, check how my channel's doing, and go on Instagram. Whatever I'm feeling works is what I do. And the tip that I do have a tip for new YouTubers and stuff. If you're in it for the money, then you might as well quit. Because the money won't come for a very long time. I don't get paid doing YouTube. I'm an underrated YouTuber. I do it for the fun. It's fun and free. It's a great feeling. And to see that I get to film and post it on YouTube, it's just a fun feeling that I like. And the other tip would be that don't, in any cost, don't let your mind think that you're going to go big immediately. Because you most likely aren't. Not that you're not good enough to go big. And I'm not saying that you're not good enough to go big or anything. But at the beginning, you're new. you aren't really discovered. People don't really know much about your channel. Oh, you're just now starting. And so you have to work with realizing that you're probably not gonna go big at the start. Not saying that you won't, because there have been YouTubers who've gone big like that, like immediately, and then there's a lot who haven't, and I'm one who hasn't, but I still appreciate what I have made and my accomplishments for right now. So just don't get your mind set on going big immediately. You can write a song that's like genius, it's like one of the world's greatest songs, and it won't go big immediately sometimes. It's all based off of how, it's not based off, it's kind of like if you put more work into your channel and stuff, you're probably gonna get you might get somewhere a little bit faster than some who put like 5 minutes of work into their channel. No, like putting more work is definitely it doesn't always get you farther, but it definitely does make a difference sometimes. Which is why I put a lot of work into my channel. Oh, it may seem like, oh, I film for like I film every once in a while, but no, it's literally, I'm constantly working for my social media life. There's not a minute that I'm not working for it. Like yesterday, I was eating dinner, and I was still working at the same time. I was basically like going on Instagram, checking out my page, taking photos for my page. I try to stay. The next tip is definitely that I use this all the time, which is stay up to date, which means that pretty much there's different types of YouTubers. There's really, really, really big YouTubers who can take like 2 weeks off and still be recommended to people because they're constantly gonna go big. But then there are people who are YouTubers like Rachel Ballinger, and this, she said word for word herself, that you have to keep up to date or else you won't be recommended to people anymore. It's like you can lose a lot if you don't stay up to date, but you can also, like, it's based off of the situation. I stay up to date all the time. I'm all the time updating on my Instagram. Like, by updating on my Instagram, I'm taking photos for it, like, and then giving them like a fun title, like, this is me, or something like, and it's constantly just letting my Instagram followers know that this is kind of what my day is like. This is a photo from today. I want to share it with my Instagram followers for them to just kind of have something more to work from and more to love. So the next thing is definitely, this is more for people who are planning to write songs. I personally love writing songs, but it can be really, like, writing songs can be really fun, but it can be really stressful at the same time. I personally have it in the harder road because I'm constantly, like, for me, I have it in a hard road because I'm the type that when I'm not I have to get into this zone to get myself to really work on that, because I have gone so many times when writing a song, having it nearly done to like the last maybe need like 2 or 3 more sentences, and then it's done. And then completely threw it all away and started from the beginning again. And because I wasn't happy with it, or I went back and found something that I didn't like about it. So if you don't like it, and so what, if you have to put it on like a pause, like say, if you have to wait an extra like 2 or 3 days, maybe a week, before you put that song out, just because you found mistakes in it or things that you didn't like and that you didn't love, then Claire, stop it. Then you have to definitely do that. So songwriting is good. If you can't get in that zone, there is tips to help. So the tips that I have used a lot is watching other YouTubers. That has helped me some, because it's like I can be inspired by other YouTubers stuff, and then it gets me like I don't copy off of anyone. I don't copy off of anyone just to be real here. I get inspired by them and it makes me come up with my own stuff that I can use. Then but if that doesn't work, try watching music videos. Try doing whatever it takes to get your mindset. And I got 2 more things, and then we're ending this video because I gotta respond to one of my nieces who texted me. So this is actually only the best option. It is the fact that, so this is for people who want to do like a different thing. And it's all about, so first up, if you don't put what's going big. Some people try that. I tried that at first, and I learned the hard way that when you do what's just going big, and if you like the idea or you love the idea, do it. And go right ahead and do it. But if you don't, then don't do it. Then we got the final thing. And the final thing is definitely recommend to people. Like, there's 2 things. And to recommend to people every possible social media thing that you have. Just like in all of my videos, I plug my TikTok, I plug my Likey, I plug my Instagram, I plug my Pop Jam. That will definitely help you grow on those things. And the final thing is that if you, no matter what length you are, this you don't have to do, but I love doing it, and to honor your fans. Make your fans be excited. Give them a reason to be excited. And I'm literally in my JoJo Siwa, a Dream Tour jacket, hoodie type thing. I have a pen in one pocket with some paper. And that is because you never know when you're going to run into a fan. And then it's just good for autographs. I never met a fan, but maybe one day.